Hi buddy, welcome back to Sky Factory 3 with me, Sid, and we're on episode 2. I've done a little bit of moving, relocating. This I haven't because I can't break it. Yeah, this is just space, but I have moved all of the, I've left those barrels there because they're my water, and I've moved all the barrels over here, and they should all have, oh well, those, at least 2 of them have got some dirt in them. Seeds and everything in here, and my various ores and stuff in there. I've got 6 bone meal. I need 7. Yeah, so we're getting close. We've also got a copper. We have an iron ingot because this is new. This was the icon in X9Halo, the Halo. From nothing. That's the mod. Yeah, this was the icon that you got from gravel, I think, and then you'd have the next level down, and but you got dust. You didn't get. I think I'm trying to remember my images. That's a long time. Made 3 of these sifters, so that's all good. We got a little bit of stuff going on over here. We've got a little bit of stuff going on over here. We're going to do a little bit of twerking. Twerk. Get the old twerk on. Do. I got a hippie shake. Oh wow, big one. Okay. For that then, we are definitely going to want to use new shears. Thank you for everybody. Lots of comments on this episode. I'm recording this on the day the episode was released, so there may even be more after this, but lots and lots of comments. So first comment was, you can vein mine with shears. Yes, I do. That came from where was it? BC Pothouse and Haxie pointed those out. I didn't, however, know that you can hammer logs to make compost, which you can use to make dirt or something. So thank you on that one. Vasula 6A suggested making a juicer. That is a definite thing that will happen just as soon as we have the the stone to do it. Because if I remember rightly, a juicer, oh dear, you don't you dare. A juicer is let's have a look. But basically apple juice has got better saturation, and the juicer is a polished or stone and a pressure plate, which of course is 2 stones. So I need 3 cobble, which I can then smelt and get into that. Oh, there's more. Hang on. Hello. Oh crap. Yes, I can get you. Good. Don't want to miss out. Let's get a few more shears going. If I've got. So shears were 1, 2, let me do maybe 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of this, and shake your ass. Do. Birdie song. There's a certain, you're old when you can remember when the birdie song was released. Better still, when you can remember when the birdie song was released. Oh no, we're not quite there. Hang on. Can we get some height? Probably not. We can we can get you, but I don't think we're short of jumping on the edge, which we can do because I'm a coward, but I'm not that much of a coward. All right, I lie. I am. Not bad. We've got a spare shear. Right, we'll have this tree down. So when I've been vein mining the trees, because I don't want to accidentally do this, I've been working in the top pixel or so. Oops, hang on, there we go. And that didn't work because obviously, yeah, why would it? Oh, bum. Right, we need to get up then, don't we? Oh, there. So yeah, thank you for that advice on that one. Neil and C both commented that because this typical spawn platform spawns us at I think it's Y56 off the top of my head. And the problem with that is, of course, we are below spawning level for bats in dark places. And, oh, damn. Ooh. Okay, we probably need to just go down a little bit. Ouch. I need to go down a little bit, do some axe making. Today I want to try and get to the point where we could get a lava gen going, and also I would like a to get started on the tinkers, so we're not faffing around with all this this malarkey. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just take that over there. We should have sticks over here. We have 1, 2. Because these are all right, but you know, the wood. I think Skyblock is probably one of the few times where you use wooden tools for more than the first 5 seconds of your game. Okay, now we need to get back up again. 1, 2, 3. That should be enough. We can do you. That's probably not going to... Oh, we did. I'm surprised. And that will do there. And then we'll... I'm not going to stand on something I'm vein mining. Just in case. I know it shouldn't, but you know, there's what shouldn't do and what will do. Now eventually we will have a platform which is higher up, and we will have 2 layers, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix and match. I'm going to have a layer of wood, and then on top of that initially a layer of stone, until we get into building something that actually looks nice, which of course is the ultimate aim. So what I need to do now is get some dirt going. We can sift the dirt and move on with that, but we've got plenty of this lot going, and we've still got plenty of saplings. If I grab the bit of dirt I've got, not enough because we only did 2. Okay. Oh, and let's not waste. No, waste not, want not, as the especially when I see leaves over there. Yeah. Wow, they're everywhere. Come on, finish despawning then. So yeah, we're just going to wait for the dirt to do. I will get a whole bunch of that done. Dirt, not quite. Dirt. So this, the feature that I do like is this: when you sift into water, connected sifters do their thing together, and that's quite nice. So yeah, I'm going to do some dirt sifting. I'm going to just keep on working around here. I don't need to twerk, I don't think, for a while. And we shall be back in a mo. See you in a mo. Okay, last block of dirt to sift, and we're out of leaves again. I'm not going to bother twerking. We've got a fair amount of stone pebbles now, so we should be good to... helps if you can do things without faffing. The word I believe is fluffing up. I am going to use 2 of these to make a stone hammer, because why wouldn't I? I mean, it's there. It's there for a purpose, and we'll hammer this stuff down. How much should I do the lot? Yeah, I can make more. I can always make more. Okay. Vein mining commence. Bang. You see, I did make another wooden one, but... And then just do the 10 again, and we should be good on the first... Oh. Okay, fine. Vein mining commence. That is just such a awesome things. Now let me just double check. We should, I think, be normally there is a craft, yeah, 3 to make a flint. Should I make a you can sift gravel as well, that's a good cause, and there is a 18% chance of flint, or I can use 3, which is guaranteed, but that would only give me, sifting wise, would only give me so much. I think it's probably more effective to take a couple of those just for flint, so we can get a flint, make a start on some flint tools. I mean, wood is fine, that's not a problem. We should hopefully get the bone meal we need here, so let's see. Vein, yep, and then we got 4 left, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need to make you into dust, don't we? Because we want bone meal. Yeah. I have to double check what the sifting recipes are, because I kind of know them off by heart from the old Skyblock games. Okay, there we go. But like Agrarian Skies and stuff. But you know, if we look at the uses for that at sifting, then you've got that. You know, if we look at on a flint stiffened mesh, we can get. Oh, I see. Oh, hello. So string mesh, you've got a 20% chance. On a flint, you have a slightly higher. Okay, you have a iron stiffened mesh, which brings up glowstone. Oh, very clever. And then you get blaze powder and gold ore pieces at that point. Let me just check the others quickly. Gravel. I want use, not I want the use of gravel, not the thing. So yeah, because there used to be a chance of diamond with gravel. Now you need to go flint, will give you lapis and coal. Yeah, you need to be iron level, and that's 4 iron ingots. Oh, interesting. And then you get diamond stiffened mesh, where you really tighten up the drops. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. Right, what we got? We got this we want to sift. So I'm going to do a little bit of... Really? Wow. I think flint stiffen might actually be an improvement, you know. Oh, there's bone meal. Look at that. We're just getting it left, right, and centre now. No, it doesn't matter. We'll run this through. The nice thing with Skyblock is, whilst you can end up with large... Right, so we've got another iron piece. We've got... And we've got more copper pieces. Like that. So we've got iron, we've got copper... we've got lead we can process up. We'll not do that one yet. In fact, I'll not do the copper yet. I don't see any point. So we need clay, which we should have somewhere. Yep. 2, 3. That should be more than enough. Bang. 7. Let me just check the crucible recipe. Crucible. Yes, 7 on fire, and that's just that. Okay, well, we can do that dead easily. Bang. Sorry. I want to fire this iron while I'm thinking about this iron up while I'm thinking about it. I had 7 little coal in there, so, or mini charcoal I should say. So I stuck 7 planks in, or logs, just to up the quantity there a little bit. Because we're going to want it anyway. So there's an unfired crucible, and I am going to want to put that in as well, aren't I? Because that needs to be heated. Off you go. Right, so that gives... Oh, you know what I haven't done? I didn't actually keep any cobble to actually stick into the crucible. Oh, damn it. Okay, let me just have a look. I want to see clay bucket. So a clay bucket is just ordinary clay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. And that can go in as well. Thank you. Right, so we need... How do I want to do this? It's a very good question. How do I wish to do this? Well, we don't need the bone meal for anything related to growing trees, so that can go straight in there. We would probably want a slab, and we probably want... and I'll stick another slab above it temporarily. Now, where do I want to stash you? There, with a torch on top. And then... And you will go... Oh, God. No, there. So that's a rate of 1, which is not particularly good. I'm not worried about the torch on top. I don't think... Do crucibles fill up with water from rain? I don't know. I don't think I can get up there easily. Yeah, you can tell how much I love the void, because I really come up with every possible way of not... That may burn, yeah. By the way, I've got no idea. Hopefully it doesn't. But yeah, so I'm going to do some more tree twerking. I'm going to do get some more stones together. I will probably get the juicer together as well. But let me just dance around this tree for a bit, and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, so this thing we're just going to stick in cobblestone, and what we're looking to get is a bucket of lava from it. Once we've got that, obviously we're still processing dirt up here and getting the stones, popping those in, and yeah, and it is raining as well. So I mean, it's not diabolically slow when you really get right down to the basics, but it's not super fast either by any stretch of the imagination. So I've put that's presumably milli buckets, so it's going to take more than 2, I'm sure. We'll let that run through and see where we go. I don't want to waste any, because it's at this early stage, whilst we can make it all day long, it's a valuable resource. You know, you can't just go wasting it, can you? Speaking of which, gimme, thank you. What do you give me there? Potato, birch, spruce, another 15. Okay, we'll take 3 of those. Let's head over here and cook them. While we're waiting on stuff and things and stuff. Where are we? Yeah, I think it seems to be about 100. I'm not sure what the actual transfer rate is. Is it 1 to 1? Seems to be, doesn't it? I don't know. I do not know. And a little bit of that. And the world is a good and happy place again. So we'll pop the carrot seeds away for now. We'll make 3 more rock. This is doing its thing. Those should hopefully be almost cooked by now. They are. I'm going to make 2 of those into one of those, and then that and that will become our juicer, which we can then go and make a whole bunch of apple juice with. And yeah, so the saturation is definitely much better. I'm not ready to eat it right now, but there we go. So I'm going to let this do its thing. In the meantime, I shall probably just do a little bit more tree twerking, because, you know, got nothing better to do with the time. It's actually, I would say that it's a key part of Skyblock to me, is when you're doing this kind of thing, especially early doors, is just because you're doing something over there doesn't mean you can't come over here and do something. You can quite easily multitask. Apparently men can't do that, but I assure you we can. We just choose to not. Oh dear. Generalizations, ain't they great? Okay, so yeah, I'll get on with that, and again I'll be back when I've got a bucket of lava and stuff. So see you in a bit. Okay, so this is a design I've used before, and I'm going to go for, I need 15 slabs basically. So yeah, 18. I'm going to want some wooden slabs. I'm going to need to find a spot to do this, which realistically should be out of the way somewhere. Now, how do I want to do this? So that trying to remember exactly how I want to do this. I want a 3x3 which is there. Well, not a 3. I need 3 slabs, and those slabs need to go there and there, and then we need to lose that one, and we need to lose these. I found out the name of the mod that does this thingy. Not lose. Oh, I think I just lost a torch then. That was a bit wasteful. Oh, bum. And now I have got a problem because I cannot harvest that. All right, I need to place a torch there. We're going to have to do the. We're going to have to do Tinker's construct. I need wood. So, if I remember my T-con correctly, let me just do a bunch of you. That should be fine. So, we're going to need to do, unless this has changed, that should be more than adequate. So that should give us a part builder. That should give us a tool station. That should give us a stencil table. Probably want one of these because they're handy, which is the pattern chest. And then maybe a few more patterns just to be on the safe side as well. Okay, that should keep us going. Now we need a place to live. This rain is. I mean, I could have built a bed, and probably still could build a bed, but at this stage there really doesn't seem to be a huge amount of point. So stencil table into pattern chest. It doesn't have to be like this. This is just force of habit. My force of habit for doing things this way. And I like to do that just because it irritates me otherwise. So yeah, let's get one of those. You need 2, so we're going to have to go with the yeah, we can do that. We need, if I look at for a pickaxe, because we can't use a matic for this, is a binding and a thing that hasn't changed, so that's all good. Binding and a tool rod, and then we're going to go tool rod, take a bit of wood if you don't mind, thank you, and then we'll do a binding of the same. There you go, bit of spare wood there, and then we'll have a pickaxe head of flint, and then we should be able to throw this together, which will be nice. Here we go, we got an upgrade. Time to mine. But now, at least now, these are too bloody precious to leave to chance. So that's a solid slab. How do I want to do this? I don't, because it involves climbing out over the void. I hate the void. Yeah, we got the stuff. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Right. Now, what we need to do is, the fun bit is going to be, I really do need, ideally want to go down one, which is, I don't want to do. I hate using that, and there's no way I can avoid that. We can probably work around it, I think. Okay, well, there's no avoiding it, so what we need is water to there. Yeah, that's fine. So I hate this, hate it with a passion, really with a passion. I mean, if I need to get more cobble, I will, but I would rather not have to. I don't know whether this is the most efficient Cobble Gen out there. I will be brutally honest. There may be better ones, who knows. There probably are better ones, reasonably speaking. So that's there, and then we're going to go there, and I think I've got the right number of slabs there. May want one more, because I think we're probably going to want to, actually doesn't matter, that one will sort itself out, I think. Okay, and we can take that out, and we can take that out. So this is a vertical one, and what should happen is that the actual cobblestone slab should appear here in front of us. That's the theory. Let me just throw this together, and I will be right back with you. All right, I think that's it. We may want to just pop a little bit of cobble around here. We'll see how that goes, because there's a good chance that we can set fire to the place with this. This is the only drawback. We're going to take a bucket of water anyway. That's our first piece, and we shall place you there, and that's going to flow off that way and out, and that's fine. This block will have to come out in a moment, but that's also fine, I think. Oh, this is going to go the wrong way around, isn't it? I think, if I'm not mistaken. I can't move the lava until... Yeah, we're going to need to place that there for now. Or maybe bucket that up again. Yeah, that would probably be wise. We may need to put in, let's see. I could put a slab in there, that would work fine. Yeah, slab would work fine. So what did I make? 3, 6, 18. So that's, yeah, I'm still actually under what I thought, which is brilliant. And then, wait, we don't want that to really happen, so what we shall do is we shall just place a little bit of this here for now. Now, as I say, we may want to, we probably do want to. How many we got? 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect. Do this. If I go down there, we'll use these 4, and that should. Oh, bum. Yeah, that's not going to work. What we need to do then is, I think, take out you, you, and you. And we can do that, and then that will, well, that should, no, that shouldn't, that's not working how it's expected, damn it. Okay, what did I do wrong there then? Pop and everything. No, that's not big tool. These lava gens, I mean, they're very simple. There are much simpler ones than this, but maybe that should be here. Maybe we should be higher up then. I'm really, I can make more. Don't see why I should though. Oh, I can't place that there. Damn it. All right, fine. And dandy. Oh dear. Nope. Yes, got them all. Excellent. Right, let's try that at this height then, shall we? Well, in fact, let's try that there. That should be fine. I think we'll be okay with that. Right, let's find out. I either burn my platform down or I don't. It's very simple. Okay. But this should make life considerably easier once we can start getting cobble easily. We are, you know, laughing. And of course, that's why you don't want to you go. And then we can just hammer at this. I thought hammering was supposed to pick it up for you. Of course, that's only if you want gravel. If you want cobble, then you need to pick at it. I'm just going to cobble for a little while. I wonder if I... vein miner doesn't seem to... Does it make a difference? No. Not the most efficient in the world, but it's only temporary. So the important thing is right now, and we seem to have a huge amount of gravel about the place, is right now none of this is catching fire, which is always a bonus. I always like to, again, if you can position yourself so you're not pointing at the blocks of the Cobble Gen. Oh, that's then you will improve your rates. Has this got a leveling? Oh, it has. Okay, that's it. I don't know which one that's good. That was iguana tweaks. I don't know whether it still is iguana tweaks, but let me grab some cobble if I can. There may be some floating around, because you know what these things are like, they just spit blocks everywhere. I've got gravel, I've got cobble, so we should be good now to start thinking about something else. Let's have a look. What have we got in the achievement book? Because I've not really done anything. So what have we done? We've sifted sand, dust. We haven't done sand or gravel, but that's easy. Make a tinker's construct tools from bone or flint. We've done that. Make clay by putting dust in a barrel. Yep. We've craft and cook a crucible. Yep. We've heated a crucible with a torch and insert stones to make lava. And we built Cobble Gen. So we just need to do that, and then we can move on into the Stone Age. Which is, of course, mob spawning, mob block thingy hoofer. Right. Let me gather my thoughts a bit. Let me just also go and do a well. You know, let us there we go. We've sifted some sand now. Whoa, an extra iron. Hello, I shall be your bucket. I think that's probably the most effective use of early iron, is a proper bucket, because obviously that's now empty. It takes 4, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 250, 500, 1000. That makes you a full bucket of lava. What else did we get? Motor note. Nothing really, but we did do that, and then we can do the gravel one as well, just so we can sit there and say we have actually done it. Although, you know, I think that's didn't get out. Tight ass. Yeah. That means we can tick this. Go back over there, we can tick that. That is now complete. Wood Age, we're done, and we're over into the Stone Age. So make a dark room, make a field of grass 25 blocks away from your base for spawning animals. Build a second layer to your island below the level you started from. No, I'd like to build it above the layer I started from. Make obsidian with a stone barrel. Yeah, we can do that. Make a tinker's construct smeltery for processing ores. Never into fun. Upgrade, blah blah. Automate your cobblestone with transfer node. Yeah, pretty much. Enchant a mesh. Enchant a sieve mesh. Cool. Farming age. Capture a cow in a jar. That's got to be. Yeah, that's what's it. Cooking for blockheads. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to see how long I've been recording, and I'm going to go and make myself a whole load of stone and a whole load of gravel, and I shall be right back with you. Alright, yeah, I've been going about 35 minutes. So I found here, this with this design like this, apart from the fact that it does tend to spit gravel everywhere and cobble everywhere, if you position yourself in the corner and then look there, between the 4th and 5th pixel of the cobble, you can just hold the button down, because you're looking into that junction just between those two slabs, so there's no danger of you actually hitting anything, which works because you can just sit here and, you know, more or less, I won't use the word AFK because I think AFK is inherently one of those things that is inherently dangerous. We have got some repair left on this one, but we can now, we've got enough gravel that we can actually, can you repair these in here? Have we got the, no, has to be in the bench. Alright, that's fine. One of those things, you're never certain whether you can do the repairs there or elsewhere, but that's working really well for us. We've got a stack and a half of cobble, we've got another thing of lava there, and we've got a stack of gravel. Now I just wanted to double check, we can make compressed gravel, and we need a heavy sieve for that. Okay, that's fine. Now I've been looking at these, the upgrade mining and the interface, you know, the old what's it called, oh, item node, that's the word, it's a node, the old transfer node items, that's the beastie. So we need redstone. Redstone we get from a sieve with dust in a iron stiffened mesh, which we can almost make that. Well, we could almost make that, except we were going to make a bucket. But we can. Do we need a bucket? Do we desperately need a bucket right now? Or would we be better off sieving, say, half of this and getting as much iron as we could? Now that's your iron ore pieces. Let me just check something here, because we're not getting a huge amount. Now if we look at the sieve, there's a 20% chance, but if we go for a flint stiffened sieve, there's a 22% chance. I think pretty much everything increases. It does. So maybe we should do that. Maybe we should grab some of that. We should grab you. We need a little bit more flint. And we can do, what was it? That. Followed by that and that. That gives us that, yeah. But do you still get flint when you have a flint? No, you don't. So we need... Well, we don't need to, but I'm thinking, let me just run that through. We need to take you out. That should give us both. That gives us a normal sieve, so we can still sieve flint should we need to. And we'll take this and just do the better flint stiffened sieve. And then if we go with that, I know it's going to take longer in terms of its operation, you know, bang operation kind of thing, but we should get to the point where at least we can start getting a little bit more iron, and maybe even, yeah, we got our first lapis, look, yay, go lapis. But on that note, I think we're going to call it an episode for this one. So thanks for all the tips, guys. Do please keep them coming, because they are always greatly welcomed. As I say, I'm kind of a little teeny bit late to the party on this one. Insofar as, you know, others are playing this and are a lot further down the line than me. But we can use this one to get the chance of flint, and to be honest, I'm happier with the chance of flint than just crafting 3 and getting flint. It kind of makes a certain degree of sense to me. But yeah, we're getting there steadily. Made what I think to be some absolutely crucial progress this episode, because the Cobble Gen is the absolute most important item in the entire game. You know, it's once you've reached that, life gets considerably easier. Let me do another flint stiffened mish. A flint stiffened mish, and we can pop you on there, and pop the flint stiffened mish in. And then the rest can go through, and I think, oh yeah, they're not going. It's not going to double up. That's cool. So yeah, I'm going to carry on with this, and I may do a little bit between episodes off camera. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.